It is Edmen Shahbazyan, fresh off his UFC 282 victory. Edmen, I mean, it's crazy to say, but I mean, first win in 3 years. I
Yeah,
mean, I didn't want to say it going in, but now that it's done and you got the victory, I mean, just how good did that feel to finally get your hand raised again?
I felt really good, John. Just soaking in that moment, the energy, just getting back into the octagon. It felt amazing. I'm happy to have got back in the win column and gonna go only upwards from here.
I love it, man. Big result, and yeah, you could see the emotion, man. You could see how important it was. So let me ask: have you gone back and watched the fight yet? Have you started breaking it down? I guess I mean it's a win. A win's a win, but how do you feel about your performance overall?
Yeah, I did watch the fight. It was a good win. There's a few things that I can definitely make adjustments on, but for the most part, I think I stuck to the game plan pretty well, and was picking on my game plan, picking them apart slowly, and yeah, eventually the knee presented itself, and I took that opportunity.
That's the thing that stood out to me most was just your patience, man. Obviously, an aggressive opponent who's trying to make it
Yeah,
crazy in there, and you were really patient. Is that maybe what you take the most pride in?
absolutely. I was trying to be as patient as possible. Knowing that he's kind of like a wild and explosive guy, but surprisingly, he wasn't that wild as I expected. And he switched his stance from the beginning, so he was trying to fight me more smart. And so I'm glad I was a little more patient and. Yeah, I just stuck to the game plan, picked them apart, kept stabbing his body with the kick, and then yeah, in the second round it happened. The finish happened, but I was ready to go the whole way too. So yeah,
I love it. Yeah, that had to be what his game plan was to take the wildness out, right? The wildness that
yeah,
everybody expects to see. That
yeah,
had to be what he was trying to do. So let me ask you. I mean, obviously the result is there, but I guess just the feeling being in there, right? It's your first fight with the
yeah.
new team. I imagine you've got different strategies, different game plan. I mean, I guess just was it uncomfortable? Was it nerve wracking? I mean, how'd you feel in there? Obviously, you looked great, but I just wonder what the feel was like as it was starting.
Yeah, yeah. No, it was definitely a feeling that I've missed, and it was it was good to be back in there, and just like I said, soaking in that energy, the fans, the crowd, the lights, being 13 months off from that, and then coming back to it, and just embracing the moment. I was trying to soak it in as much as possible, and yeah, it was definitely a good feeling, and the victory on top of it was even better.
I bet, man. Big statement for you. And listen, I mean, when we look back upon the losses, I'm sure you don't want to think about them too much. But by the way, number 5 in the world, number 9 in the world, number 13 in the world. I mean, it's not like you're losing to chumps out there. So I guess
Yeah.
when you will you think back? I mean, are there lessons that you take out of that stretch, or do you just want to be like, I'm putting that behind. I don't ever want to think about it again.
No, of course, yeah. Like those losses were all lessons learned, and I'm glad that I've had the opportunity to fight those fighters and really like learn more about myself and make improvements from those fights. And without those fights, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now, making the proper adjustments to keep getting better as a fighter.
Yeah, phenomenal point. How does Vegas Edmond celebrate? Did Vegas Edmond
Oh,
hit the
Vegas said it.
strip or hit the
Yeah.
club? How did
Yeah,
Vegas Edmond do?
we hit the strip a little with family, friends, a little bit like they were gambling and stuff like that. But I didn't gamble much. I was just kind of like watching and just enjoying time with family and friends. Honestly, we were gonna go to a club, but didn't end up happening. But just enjoyed it. Yeah,
Well, yeah, I mean, you're 25 now,
yeah,
so you're kind of
yeah.
older. That might not
I'm
appeal
kind
to you so
of,
much.
yeah, I'm not really like, I don't go to clubs anymore, 21's done. I was 21 like 4 years ago, so, I'm just kidding.
Well, listen, I can see you're obviously at the PI right now. So I guess what any time off? I mean, did you work out today? Or are you just there kind of
uh,
hanging out?
no, like right now, so since I did so many kicks with my right leg, my like ankle and my knee, and then I hit him with the knee, my knee are swollen, so I'm just taking care of that, icing it and getting therapy on it. Like I'd say by the end of this week, the swelling and stuff should go down, and I'll be back to training. You know.
I love it. Well, listen, you had all that time off, so I'm curious. I mean, are you able to now just relax and enjoy it? Or are you already hitting up Ali and saying, when are we getting this
Yeah.
next fight booked? Or,
So
or what's the play for you?
so for most likely the end of the year, I'm just gonna enjoy the holidays and New Year. It's my favorite holiday, Christmas. I love it. And yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. But definitely, like I said, next year I want to be more active and at least get three fights in for sure.
I love it. And I guess, as you get back to work, is the play like, let's be a little bit more patient, or is it, hell, put me back in the rankings again. I want to get there as fast as I can.
Yeah, like rankings will come with this time. I'm just gonna take it fight by fight, keep improving, keep getting better, take my time, be patient in there, and yeah, just develop my skill and be a be a better fighter every single time I step in the octagon.
I love it. It's tough, right? I mean, you've got time on your side, right? But you get in the
Yeah,
UFC and you see the bright lights and you see the big checks, and
yeah.
you
Of
probably
course,
want to get it right away, right?
for sure, for sure. Like you see all that, you're like, dang, like I can do this, I can do this. Like let me go after it right now. Let me go after it right now. But you gotta take your time. You gotta soak in every moment, be a sponge, and just improve and take your time. Taking your time, developing is, I believe, the best thing for me. That's for me, but I think for a lot of people too.
I agree, man. I think that's solid advice. Well, awesome, man. Well, congratulations. Obviously, like I said, you could see the emotion in the octagon, man. It was great for you to get that win, and
Thank you, brother.
congratulations. You're back,
Yes,
and
sir.
enjoy your time away. Enjoy your Christmas, and I'm sure we'll talk again real soon.
Thank you, John. Likewise. Thank you. Have happy holidays.